What is up, guys? It has been a minute since I posted a video. I just want to say I'm sorry. I haven't posted a video probably over a month now. It's the longest time I've ever gone without posting a video, but I have a little bit of excuses and everything. Like basically I've been really busy at work, but honestly, like, I just needed a break from YouTube. I've been doing it for pretty strong for 3 years now, and I just needed a break, and it's been nice. And on top of that, my girlfriend and I actually got a puppy, and his name is Rue. Say hi. Say hi. He's a French bulldog, and he's currently only like 16 weeks old, but it's been a challenge with getting a puppy and all that and learning him and everything, but he's been awesome. His name's Rue, and I'll throw his Instagram down in the description below and also on the screen right here if you guys want to follow him. He almost has as much followers on as GasPedalGarage on Instagram, so definitely go follow him. He's really cute. He's a blue tan French bulldog. The camera's not really focusing and all that, but we love him. But before we get into today's video, I just want to say that I will try my best, and I'm going to go back to the regular schedule as Wednesday, Saturday videos. And we have a ton of content. Like, we still have the Z, we still have the Miata, for those of you guys wondering. You can see that the wing right here from the Miata, I took it off. I'll show you guys downstairs. We've done a drift event and also 2 track days within the month that I've been off, and the Miata has been performing super well. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now. It's just got back from a drift event last weekend, so with iTrack Motorsports, and the car performed flawless out there. I actually have a track day tomorrow at AMP. I am hopefully, if nothing happens at the track day tomorrow, cross your fingers, my Miata will be up at Miata's at the Gap, and it's like the first time actually like being able to drive on the tail of Dragon, which is going to be pretty sick. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get into the video. He loves like tennis balls, the small mini ones. We have to get him small ones because his mouth is so tiny, but he, like I said, he's only 16 weeks old, so he barely has any teeth, so I can't wait till I can play like pretty good tug of war with him, but he can still grab onto it pretty well. So also within the month that we've had him, we've been able to like have him sit, lay down.
Sit.
Good boy.
Down.
Good boy.
Place. Place.
So place just means he's gonna stay there until you say
amen.
There you go. Good boy. Good boy. So it's been a while since you guys have seen the Miata, but like I said, like last weekend I had a drift event, so the old OG wheels are back on, the drift spares, and I got the gold wheels on for my front wheels. But as you can see, I have a little bit of a tire wheel problem, but I bought 8 tires for the drift event last weekend, and I did not even go through 1 set of tires, which is pretty crazy. I thought I was gonna go through more. But it's okay, because I need to replace all 4 of my gold wheel tires because they are pretty bald on the inner side of them, so that's fine. But what are we going to be doing today before we get into the meat of the video is I got to put the front bumper back on with the front splitter and everything because I have no front bumper on, and then also put on my 225 15x9 Advani wheels back on because I do have the track day tomorrow at AMP. So, and then I'm going to be checking the oil and coolant, and then after that the car should be good and prepped for tomorrow at the track. Am I sweating already? Are you videoing? Am I sweating already?
Yeah.
It's so hot outside. I know. I literally just took a shower too. Anyways. Alright, so on the right side of the car we got the wheels off. So now what I'm going to do is just check the coilovers. You know, make sure they're not loose or anything from the track event. Check my sway bars. Check if anything moves. Check my brake lines. My pads look good. Probably going to have to replace my rotors here pretty soon. They kind of... They're pretty smooth. They kind of have a lot of heat marks though. But other than that, like, my exhaust looks pretty good. I'm gonna get under the car a little bit and see if the transmission or the motor's leaking at all. Other than that, back here looks pretty good. Nothing's like super loose or anything. Looks like it's all tight. Axles look good, so the first back right side is good. Everything looks good up here. Coilovers are good. For those of you who don't know, I actually run Hawk HP Plus pads up front, just stock OEM rotors, and like the car stops flawlessly. I've done multiple track days on these pads, drift events and all that too. So the brake lines look good. Up here looks pretty good as well. Nothing's loose, so. It's crazy how light these wheels are, even with the 225s on them. Just because like the Vonnies are so light. But I love these wheels and 100% would recommend them to anyone. These tires are fantastic too. Like they take heat really well on the track, the BF Goodrich Rivals. I love these tires so much for track use. So I ran into a little small issue when I was putting the car all back together, and after I put the front bumper on, that's like the last clip I did, I kind of nut and bolt checked the car, I put the wheels back on, and then I started the motor up, did like all the fluid changes, and then it kind of got dark at that point, and at that point like I wanted to actually make this part of the video, but I found that my car was like spewing gas like everywhere, so that's not good because I was track prepping my car for like the next day for AMP track day, and then the next day after that I was going up to Miata's at the Gap. But so today is Monday and I did the track day, and I also was at Miata's at the Gap, and the car performed phenomenally. I was able to fix the gas leak, and we'll get to the Miata's at the Gap and the track day at the end of this video, but it was a blast. So what I want to talk about is basically the mods done to my car, because a lot of people like that haven't been following the channel for very long, they don't know that this car actually started the channel, and it has like a lot of sentimental value to me. But so for suspension wise, the car is set up on BC coilovers, the BR series. They have been on the car for the last I want to say 3 years. They perform like phenomenally. The car's been low, a little bit higher than this, and then now this is the stance that is right now. I probably want to go a little bit lower. For brakes, it's just regular OEM like rotors. I'm probably gonna have to change those because they are getting pretty worn down. And then I just have Hawk HP Plus pads, and then you can see that I'm running the Vonnie 15x9 wheels. I love these wheels, the Vonnie S1 Storms. They are fantastic. This is actually my second set. I had another set that they were like the silver. The tires that I'm going with are the BF Goodrich Rivals, the Rival S's. They're fantastic. I would hands down, like, these are one of the best tires. They're they're kind of pricey, I guess, for Miatas. They're 225, 45 15s, and these tires are amazing. They don't get too greasy on the track at all compared to like the RS4s or something like that, like a Hankook RS4. But I love these tires. Like I drove up to Miata's at the Gap with them. They're really good. They're pretty good in the rain too, and they just perform so well and give you so much grip on the track. Other than that, like on the outside, you guys can tell that the car is wrapped. My buddy at Grim wrapped the car. The car's been wrapped like this camo for a little over a year now, actually almost coming up on 2 years, and it's lasted. The car is like garage prepped most of the time, but I mean, it's taken a lot of track abuse, a lot of driving, and the car still looks super good for those of you that actually have seen it in person. I have the Low Pro. They're like $36 light bars in the front, and then I have like the air ducts in the front too that I got for like 60 bucks. And then I have the hard top, and then other than that, like I do have that wing that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video. And other than that, like I have my taillights tinted in the back, and then I have the finish panel is also black in the back. And then other than that, I have a GV front lip, the R-Spec lip, and then I have the front splitter. And if you guys haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. My buddy Travis actually built these splitters, and I just got those splitter rods off Amazon. But these things are awesome, and like they take like a lot. Like I'm actually like putting a lot of pressure on that, and it's performed super well. Coming on the inside, this is actually the first mod that I ever did to the car. Was just I wrapped the door cards in like material, and I get a lot of compliments on these. It was actually like the cheapest mod I've probably done is like $28 for the fabric, and then like the spray that I sprayed on for, so this has been on it for like 5 years I've had the car. And I actually just picked up this wheel. It's a Sparko wheel, and it's like not concave, it's actually just a flat wheel, which is so much nicer. I have a lot more room. And you can see that I took the bar, you can see like I took this piece off on this side, so I have a lot more arm room. And then I have the rev limiter gauges, and I have my Raspberry Pi to show all my gauges, my AFR gauge, and then boost. And I just let the boost in there. A lot of you guys know that I just have the 1.8 swap in my car. There's no boost, but maybe later on down the road I'll do the boost again. But I got the shift knob from Alex Todd, and then other than that, it has the Hard Dog roll bar, and then I have 2 Sparko Sprint seats with Racer Equip 5-point harness. And other than that, like, it's full carpet in here. I really wanted to keep it a street car. I really like style, as you can probably see, like it's completely stickered under here, and I just like kind of like to make it my own style. But I love these seats. They're on planted brackets, and this actually, I really need to get this side mount over there, because I have 2 planted brackets, but then the side mounts are different, and you can see that that seat sits higher and also further up, because those have Sparko side mounts. So I need to get those, I need to get these side mounts over there, so I can have even seats. Now, those of you that know, my car is 1.8 swapped. It's been the car's a 1992, and then so I had a 1.6 in here obviously, and then it was boosted at one time, made 225 wheel. I also have these hood latches too, which are pretty nice. But I went through the Ecotech phase. I didn't like it. I went through a lot of motors, and it just was super like not reliable at all. I was tired of it. So my buddies and I, like Dale and Yanni, you guys know them from the previous videos, but they helped me put a 1.8 swap in. It's a 99 motor, so BP4W head. And other than that, it's like super basic under here. I got coil on plug, as you guys can see, and then I did just put the cot bracket on, which is super nice, from Scuzzle. I have a Mishimoto radiator. I have their 2 big fans, which are fantastic for cooling. I added a 180 thermostat. As you can see, I still have the stock, basically plastic intake with just a cone filter. And I'm definitely going to be changing this, because it's just a heat intake at that point. And I want to make something and create something that comes down through these holes in the front. As you can see, I have nothing down here other than the front bumper and then the radiator. I took everything out, no AC, no power steering. And so a lot of you guys have seen this too. I have a unequal length header from CX Racing, and like this header is fantastic. I love it. I love it. The car sounds exactly like a Subaru. It's treated me super well. I mean, the downpipe is the only thing that has treated me like a little, it's like they're super bad welds. I mean, I don't think you can expect too much from CX Racing, but I had my buddy weld, because the downpipe cracked a little bit, and he welded it back for me. Other than that, from back, it's an ISR. It's I love ISR. They're fantastic. I've run it on a couple of cars now, and you can see it's just a 4-inch tip all the way back. The unequal length header with the ISR, it sounds so good. It might be a little bit loud for a lot of people, but you get that Subi rumble, and it's just fantastic. Other than that, the car has a Mega Squirt. It's running on Mega Squirt, and it's tuned by Yanni. And the car dynoed, as you guys saw, 132 wheel and then 120 torque. So it's pretty nice. It's very healthy. The motor's super healthy, and it puts down some good power for like the track use that I do, because I do track and I do like beat on this car a lot. And getting into that is like, this car has been super reliable. I've had like literally no issues, like small tiny ones, like I said before, like the gas leak, that was because the clip was like a little loose. And other than that, the car is treating me so well, and I'm super pumped with this 1.8 swap. So something else I want to talk about before I end this video is the next steps for this car, because a lot of you are like, what else can you do after you do this crazy wrap? Well, I have a lot of plans. Like I've wanted to do this to this car since like I bought it, and it's been like really big on my heart that I really want to do the whole. I'm gonna do a complete change. It's gonna be a version 3 of the car. It's gonna look a completely different new wrap. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna keep a little bit of a secret. Some people know, so don't comment down below if you guys are watching this video and you know already. But I'll be changing the wrap, I'll tell you that. And there's a few other things that are just completely changed the car, and I'm super stoked, and this will be happening pretty soon. I'd say probably pretty much over like close to winter time. I'm gonna be completely changing the car because I have a few more track days with it, and I want to drive it a little bit more with a camo wrap. Anyways, the car performed so well at the track at AMP before Miata's at the Gap, and then the car performed well. It was like 600 miles a round trip up to the Gap. I met a few of you guys. It was really cool seeing you guys. I actually got to talk to, I saw Greg from Car Passion channel. It was really cool seeing him in person because he lives out in California, and also I got to see Tom's Turbo Garage. He's the guy who like has like crazy, fantastic, really pristine builds, and it was really nice talking to you. If you ever see like my videos, it's really awesome talking to you. But anyways guys, I'm so stoked like with the future of this car. I just want to kind of to go over, like, since I took a month off and a lot of you guys might not know like what my car is, so I just wanted to give you guys a rundown of the build that the car is currently right now, and then kind of like the future of what's going to be of my 1.8 swap 1992 1.6 car. But I love this thing. It gets a lot of looks on the road, but definitely smash that thumbs up button if you guys are stoked that we're back in business, and also like there's going to be a lot more content. Next video is going to be this Saturday, and it's going to be 350Z content, so definitely come back if you're a Z guy. And as always, GPG, peace out guys, and I'll see you in the next one.